Hey everybody, so today we're going to be doing Hack the Box Active. This is part of the OSCP prep. So if you take a look at my list for the OSCP, I have completed that one today, and we'll run through this walkthrough really quick. So let me go ahead and save that, close that out, and we'll pull up this. Now, I just want to let you know moving forward, I'm going to use Cherry Tree to take notes. Although I still use OneNote, I find that when it's a little difficult, especially when you're just trying to find commands, it's a little difficult to go through all that information. So rather have a pre-populated cherry tree note with all of the commands I need to run based off every service will work best for me. All right, so we'll go ahead and take a look at what we need to run in order to compromise this box. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and pull up your cherry tree nodes. After that, you can go ahead and run an in-map scan. And let me see if I could find that in-map scan here. So 1 second. Actually, I don't think I put this in my notes. Let me drop this in there real quickly. 1 second. Okay, looks like I put that somewhere else. Okay, 1 sec. All right, so we'll go ahead and run this first command. Actually, we will run the default script command on this box and see what we get. That's the command here. This, drop there, and then run it. All right, so after running our initial in-map scan, we can see port 53 for DNS is open. We see 88 for Kerberos is open, and we have LDAP. So right away, when you see LDAP and Kerberos, you know this is an Active Directory server. And also you got 53, so it's probably a domain controller. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at what we have next. Let's look at our services. So right off the bat, you can see there's SMB. So SMB is typically going to give you a foothold into the box. So if I take a look here, you can see I did some SMB enumeration. You can start off with some in-map scripts. So we know SMB is open. And after that, there's numerous tools we can use. Now I love Cherry Tree and I like this template because right off the bat it has the commands, some of the tools I need to use. So SMB client is one of them. SMB map is another one. You have crack map exec is another one. And of course you have mmap, which uses scripts. So the one that we're going to be using in this instance is going to be SMB map, and then what we're going to do is we're going to run a certain command through SMB map. So let me go here to loot, and if I go to creds, we can take a look at the SMB map command I ran. So let me go ahead and actually minimize this one because the cherry tree on my actual computer is what I really used for this. So let me open up cherry tree. Give that a second to open up. So yeah, I recommend that you actually install Cherry Tree on Windows and use this to take your notes. So it's more organized than a OneNote. It's got a hierarchy that just looks better, obviously. So you can see right off the bat, it didn't open my file, so I need to go to my file real quick. Okay, so if we go to creds, you can see some of the creds I was able to find with this and some of the different methods you can go through it. So one of the most obvious ones that you're going to know of at this point is probably just going to be SMB client. So we'll go ahead and take a look at SMB client and then take a look at an automated method you can use to actually get access to what you need. Okay, so got SMB, SMB client, and then get the command here. Okay, so SMB client //10.10. I'll go ahead and move that. Delete this portion here. And I'm just going to try to get access like that. No password, so we'll go ahead and see if that lets us in. And you can see we are in. So now I can go ahead and do ls and It should give us information on the listing. This off. Let me try it again. All right, let me make sure I can ping it because I've been having issues with the connection. Been having issues with that VPN thing. Yeah, I don't know why that's happening. Let me check Kakalox here. All right, let's try the next command we have here, which is going to be SMB map. See if that works. And we're going to depth of 5 or 8 depth 8. We're going to grab a file called groups. .xml -q. See if it lets us in. -q, lowercase q. I see it's doing its thing. 0 host detected. So it looks like I'm just having some issues with the VPN right now. Let me work through this real quick. All right, back where I was because I was having issues with the VPN, but if you do an ls, you can see the directory. So we'll go into active here, cd active htb, and we'll do another ls from here. We can see that they have policies. So let's go ahead and go into policies. ls from here. You can see they have the different policies. Go ahead and try out this first one. Typically, when you get into SMB, what you'll typically have access to is just the policies. So that's not a big surprise. It's what's in the policies that may be interesting here. So see, we have this right here. Policies. Take a look at that. And looks like to do the I have to do this, the double quotes. GPNet. All right, go back one. We'll take a look at the other policy that they had there. So the second one, this one. All right, and then let me take a look at the box I did earlier. $31. Okay, so the policy's in here. It's under machine. Okay, so it's under machines. It's this one. That way we don't have to go looking for it because I already know which one it is. I'll show you how to do this automatically with the tool, the SMB map tool that I was trying to get working last time, but didn't work. So, oh, we're already in it. Are we already in it? No, we're not in it. So we have to go back one. And then we could probably just run that command. All right, and then wait, ls, go into the machine. ls. preferences, go into that one. And then here we have a groups, so go into that. And then here we have a groups.xml. So then what we could do is get groups.xml. And then that will download the file. Likewise, there's another way to do it. So let me show you the other way with SMB map. So SMB map, you're going to be running this command. Should open terminal here. SMB map -h IP address -r depth 8 a. So if it finds groups.xml, it's going to download it for us. XML, and it's going to put that in our directory and keep doing the capital P, capital Q. All right, so the SMB map's going to try to authenticate here, grab the file. It's also recursively going to go through the shares, and it's doing it quietly. All right, so we'll let this run. And since we already have the XML, let's take a look at it. So this is it right here. You can move it to a directory called active to try to keep everything nice and organized. And if I open up a terminal here, then I go ahead and less and the policy. Less is only going to show us the last few lines of it. You can see they have the password right here under password. And this is for a SVC user, so service, it's a service account basically. And let me go here. It's got the username here, right? SVC_TGS, all right? So then what you're gonna do is you're gonna get this, and then you're gonna copy that, and then I have a terminal with it already open, but look the command you would run. Go ahead and pull that up real quick. Might have closed it out actually. Yeah, it looks like I closed that out. No worries. Okay. So let me see if maybe this one had it. I don't think it did. Okay. So you can see it well as our SMB one. But you can see that SMB map actually grabbed the file too. Let me go back to that so you can see that real quick. Sec. Yep, here it is. So download the file, and then that puts the location where it downloaded it to, and then it kind of recursively goes through all the files, shows you what's up. So next, we'll go ahead and run our X command, which was to just going through my notes real quick. So the next command we had was for the decryption of that. So I have it here, actually in my OneNote. Good thing I put it somewhere. Here it is. So this is the GP decrypt. And when you run it, this is the password it finds. So then if you're looking at this in terms of your notes, you would probably put that right after that command. It's this one. All right, scroll back up. And then you get it, and then run this command to decrypt it. And then you have the creds right here. So then next what you're going to do is you're going to use the get AD user script. And I'm just going to do, okay, get AD user, not pi. It comes with InPacket, so if you have InPacket, then you should be able to get it. If you don't have InPacket, just download it. And we'll then cd into my directory with InPacket. All right, and now that we have that open, then I could run Python 3 in that directory, get AD user spin, and you can see I already have the command saved here. So actually what we're going to be running is a little different from this. It's going to be to just get the users, and we're not going to get the spin, not yet. We will, but not yet. So get AD users. All right, here we go. So this is going to give us the 80 users. Oh, what's going on? Not directory. Oh, I always have this happen to me. So I have to actually remove portions of that path. All right, now if I run that command, it should work. And now it's asking for the password that we just cracked. So let me put that in there. Just go here. And I have it saved right here. And it's another reason to use Cherry Tree, because you could just have all your stuff there. So copy that in. Boom. Now we have enumerated some of the users, the domain users. So we have admin, guest, Kuberos, and SV, TGS. So now that we know the users, we can go ahead and run the next one to find SPNs. And so let me go ahead and see if I can find that one real quick. 1 second. Here we go. So I have this command here. And what this is going to do is in Active Directory, if you can find an SPN, server's principal name, it's possible that you can crack it. So what we're going to do is we are going to see if any of the users have an SPN or accounts, any of the accounts, whether they be service accounts, have SPNs that we can request and crack. So let's go ahead and look into that. All right, I'll put in the password again. So I'm gonna drop that password in there. All right, and we can see that the administrator has an SPN, a service principal name. So what this means is that if we can request that administrator's SPN, we can crack it. So what we're going to do is we're going to be using a Python script that will try to get that SPN. So let's go ahead and see if I can find it here. Yep, I got it right here. So I have this Python script here. It's gonna request the SPN. I'm pretty sure that the Python script is in this file, but if it's not, I'll have to look it up real quick. So this is the command I'm gonna run, and when I press enter here, it's gonna request the SPN. All right, now it looks like it wasn't in that folder, so let me see if I can find it real quick. It should come with InPacket as well, right? So get spn.py, and yeah, that comes with InPacket. It was just in. Yeah, actually it should be here. Should be here in this file right now. Make sure it's here. Get user SPN. Yep, there it is right there. Oh, I didn't do Python 3 beforehand, so that was why that did not work. All right, so it's gonna ask for the password. We'll input the password once more. And it's that password that we had gotten earlier. All right, and then here is the hash that we can crack. And let me just expand this a little bit. So this is the hash. And so what you can do is you just copy this entire hash, this entire thing, copy everything, all of this right here, copy all that. And you're going to put that into a hash thing right here. Just call it hash, put it in here, all that, and then open up a terminal from here. And if you open up a terminal from there, you should be able to run hashcat and crack it. So let me show you how that looks. And you're cracking with Rocky, which is by default already on machine. So if I run it and it's already cracked it, I think it should just show me. Oh no, it looks like it's going through the motions here. So while that's running, why don't we take a look at one of the write-ups that's on Hack the Box and just focus on the SPN for Kubernetes hosting. So here it says, Kubernetes authentication is service principal names. Common techniques of gaining privileges within an Active Directory is Kubernetes, which is an offensive technique created by Tim, and Kubernetes involves extracting a hash of an encrypted material from the Kubernetes ticket granting service. Ticket reply, TGS rep, which can be subject to offline cracking in order to retrieve plain text passwords. It's possible because TGS reps is encrypted using only the NTLM password hash of the account, in whose context the service instance running. Figure 1 shows Kubernetes authentication process when interacting with a service instance. And you can see you, the client, would request a TGT, and the KDC would then verify your account, and then you would receive your TGT ticket granting ticket, and then you would use your ticket granting ticket to then request a TGS for service. It would then validate that and then send you the TGS, and then you present that TGS to the service that you want to utilize. Now, the issue comes in when you have SPNs and the weak NTLM hash that can then be cracked is in play, right? And then these different Python scripts that have been specially created by through Impacket to find those passwords. So here we have the password right there. Oh, schnips. Here it is right here. See, it's ticket master 1969-68. So that's the password right there. And so next what we're going to do is we're going to utilize those credentials to then gain access, all right, and have an administrative shell. All right, so we're going to go here, we're going to open up a terminal, go here, drop in the command. We're going to use WMI. You can use other EvilWin RM as well, but here you have the administrator and the ticket master, and then the IP of the box. So run it. Oh, you have to find that file. So I have to locate WMI. And again, this one should come with in packet. So go here, grab that, copy selection, CD, drop that in there. Remove the I at the end. Rerun the command, and you can see I'll have access. I don't think I have, this should be the only access I have for here. All right, so we have access now. I could do dir. It's a little slower. You can see we have that. We'll go CD users. If I can spell users. All right, CD administrator. Oh, interesting. CD users with an S. CD administrators. CD desktop. dir. And then there's the root text. I can't show you the contents of it. So there it is, and then the users is in the other user directory. I'm only doing this for hack the box because they're very strict. This is a retired box, by the way. So if anyone from Hack the Box seen this, this is a retired box. IPsec's made some videos on it, and it shouldn't be running into any issues as far as having create contact for this. So, all right. So then if we go back one directory. All right, we'll do dir. And let me just verify that it's actually been retired. I'm pretty sure it has, but I'm gonna check real quick. Yeah. So as you see here, it's showing retired, so I can post this on YouTube without the Hacked Box police knocking down my door and arresting me. Because in the past I've had issues with that. So we want to verify that everything is able to be uploaded. So we have SVC that has the user flag. So you can do the same thing that I did for administrator, just do it for SVC and you should be good. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go ahead and take a look at your OSP box list and just sign off on that, right? Use Cherry Tree to take your notes and like and subscribe for future content that we have coming out. Also, I'm going through the Pen 200 course right now. It's great stuff. I'm learning a lot. And at the very end, what I hope to do is have a cherry tree with all the commands necessary to just move right through the boxes, right? So like for instance, let's say I'm doing a box and I come across a TCP service and it's SMB. Or let's say it's I had one that was RPC. RPC. Boom, I'm already running commands. I know what to do. I know how to enumerate it based off of my notes. So that's what I hope to do. All right, guys. Later.